How to train your finance team on AI in 30 days. CFOs keep asking me the same question. How do we upskill our team on AI without creating chaos or security risks? Over the last few years, I've trained finance teams at Mercedes-Benz, KPMG, Rakuten, AWS, and hundreds of other companies on AI implementation. But what I'm seeing today is that most finance leaders have no idea where to start. So in this video, I'm breaking down the exact 30-day playbook I use to transform overwhelmed finance teams into confident AI users. We're going to do it step by step so you can implement it with your team on your own. So let's dive into it. Let's go together through the middle. First step, week 0, you need to choose one tool and give a license to everyone in your team. So for this, you have several solutions. If you are a Microsoft shop, which is the case of actually a lot of companies, like go with Copilot. Yes, I hear you. You heard a lot of bad things with Copilot, or maybe you tried and you didn't like it. And I have good news for you. Copilot got much better. You can count on Microsoft, and they have shown it the last weeks that they are going to improve Copilot. Right now, when I'm teaching people using Copilot, it's crazy when you give them the right prompt, when you show them how to use Copilot with the right agents, when you show them how to use Copilot with work document, they see much more value in using Copilot rather than ChatGPT. You will solve your problem with data security, because if you trust already Excel, then you can trust Copilot, because this is exactly the same security environment. On top, you don't have to manage other license. It's exactly the same Microsoft domain. The most benefit is that if you activate Copilot, Copilot has access to your emails, your calendar, your OneDrive, with all of your Excel, all of your PowerPoints. This is how you are going to get value, because AI will be able to help you on your work. So that's why for Microsoft Shop, Copilot. If you are a Google shop and you use Google Workspace with Google Sheet, Google Doc, G Drive, Gmail, good news for you. Actually, Gemini is included in your license if you use Google Workspace. Again, same reason than for Copilot. If you are using Google everywhere, just use Gemini, because Gemini will have access to your Google Drive, to your calendar, to your Gmail. And if you are a smaller team, you're kind of tool agnostic, then go with ChatGPT Business, or you can be maybe like it's a company with more than 150 license needed, then you can go with ChatGPT Enterprise. Only take Business or Enterprise, because only those two have security standards that are covered by a SOC 2 Type 2 level of report, which is basically the type of level of security you need to use AI professionally and cloud professionally, because that's what the standard also for cloud solutions. Step 2 now. You have a license. What are you going to do the first week? Well, you cannot give a license to your team and expect them to figure out everything by themselves. You will have people that are really good at technology and really curious. They will learn really fast. You might have people that won't even try the license because they don't know where to go. They don't know that they have a license. Please do not sleep on that. Like straight away when people have license, organize the first hour, which I call the eye opener. And that's what I do with companies. We do 1 hour where we covered a lot of what AI can do. And I can show you quickly how do I run this 1 hour. First, what we do is I share the benefits of generative AI by doing straight away a financial analysis with also my 6 steps approach. So with this financial analysis, people can see straight away that AI is not only to write emails. So I show them, for example, here, and if you use Gemini, and you can do that in ChatGPT or Copilot, with the right prompt, which is my 5 or 6 steps approach, depending on how deep you want to have, you can make AI do the analysis for you. And that's something people don't know. So here you can see how I prompt. So after you have used the 6 steps approach, this is what you get from Gemini or Copilot or ChatGPT. Again, if you have a professional license, because you can upload your data, you can see here that Gemini is working on the task. And the first thing I ask is, please check the data. We'll see what is the response from Gemini on this. So first, data integrity and validation. So here I have a feedback. It actually understood that there is a problem between some tabs and some of the total. Again, this is something where AI is helpful. And step number 2 is to show me the data on which it's working. Here, advantage that when you ask AI this, it's kind of like asking your junior, can you show me the file on which you did your analysis? And there again, you check if your junior worked on the right thing. Step number 3, we're asking strategy for analysis. So we ask AI to think about which strategy will work to help us. Then we have the calculation and analysis. If you want to take it, this is the 6 steps approach for financial analysis. But after this, what I show is basically that AI can help us generate a report by doing first the commentaries. We can see the commentaries, and you always need to verify, of course, because you own after this content, but it's really well written and is also also like drafted really fast. Let me show you what you can do after when you use the Canvas function of Gemini or ChatGPT. So I clicked here on Canvas. I'm asking to make this an editable document. And here I have something new where I can change the wording, but I can do something even better. I can click top right on create. And when I click on create, I can create an infographic. And what it will do is basically generate the code to create kind of like a dashboard. So let's see what we get from AI. So you can see when I click create, it will create the code to create a dashboard for me. And once I have the code, I will click to get the option to see the result. And here is what I get. This dashboard showing the evolution of my financial performance. And this is what I show in my webinar. I start with what I call like this banger, because you need to show to people that AI is not only to write emails. Once you show that, then people will take that more seriously. They will also want to learn this. In this webinar, what we cover is how to prompt with my framework. This is really important that people know to get more quality, especially for people that are not really used to it. We do some exercise also with this. For some companies, and we talked about it later, like what are the difference between ChatGPT, Copilot, and Gemini. I also explain the differences if they are not yet sure why the company took Copilot or why Gemini or why ChatGPT. I also explain the difference with other tools. And then I will show new developments like Excel AI agent mode, where basically when you prompt on the right side, you get after a few minutes a full financial model. We'll see that this will come right next to us. By the way, if you want to see the full tutorial, we have also a video on that. So basically, this is the first hour that is really important. If you have somebody in your team, make sure that they can show that. And if you need help, you can contact me. But the goal here is to tell you the step by step. This is your first week or first 2 weeks. Make sure you have this eye-opener session. Once you have done this, the thing is, we all know that we only learn by doing. I mean, we all know like you have done the 10% where you basically shared the information of what is possible. This was the first hour. Here, we also need to make people do, so on the job. That's why the step number 3 is to organize this hands-on workshop where people are going to apply what you have shown the first week. You are going to create exercises. You are going to create real use cases adapted to your company where people will apply it on their own task. And then they will see that they can really use it. But they will also have questions. They will have problems. You'll have to troubleshoot. And when you do that and you show that it's possible, people will learn much faster because they learn with their own files, their own problems. And also they will see that their colleagues have other questions and they will learn from their colleagues. So really important, don't stop by just one webinar or one session of 1 hour showing what is possible. You need a hands-on workshop to let also room for people to try, because everybody has their whole day, all of their tasks to do, and they don't have time to invest 1-2 hours in Copilot or ChatGPT or Gemini. This is something some of them will do on their own, but most of the people, you need to organize that for them. Once you have done this, you have created a momentum. You had first the license, because finally they can use. Second, you started with an eye-opener. You showed people what is possible to do. Third, you had the workshop, so people now are doing it by themselves, but you need to use and keep this momentum. And that's why I always advise to find a way for people to continue to share their learnings. And for this, the step number 4 is to launch a channel like on Slack, on Teams, where people are going to share their best use case, but also to ask questions. Because that's the thing, in your team, you will always have people that are better at using this tool or people that have more difficulties. And you cannot, as a manager, being always the one behind everybody. You need to let people also learn as a group. And the best way for this is after your sessions, create a Slack or Teams channel where you give some rules, but you also incentivize like the people that know more. Each time they show you something, you say, hey, put that in our Teams channel. Or if somebody has a question and asks to you, say, no, ask please in the channel and I will reply there. Like this, everybody will learn, because that's the worst. If you made a really good answer and then only one person learns about it, then you miss the opportunity to create a group learn. And once you have like this momentum also going asynchronous in those channels, your team will be much faster than every other team in your company, but also on other companies. And I hope, and that's what I always want for finance, that finance teams are proud of themselves, and also that other teams are kind of jealous because finance did that, like has this Slack channel where there is a lot of use cases and they will want to be part of finance. We have this. So now how do you keep your team learning? Step 5, how do you keep the momentum also live? Because the asynchronous kind of dies weeks after weeks if you don't have a recurring element where people share live. And that's one thing I implemented in my teams before when I was responsible of different finance teams, the lunch and learn. That was my favorite moment of the month where I gather the team, we order pizza, or people just brought their own food, and we had informal talk the first half an hour. But then the last half an hour, somebody in the team was sharing learnings. So about a new tool, about some maybe accounting topics. And now with AI, you can use this as a way to do a lunch and learn, because you can basically gather your team and ask somebody every week or every 2 weeks to present their use case or something new in the tool. Or maybe one of my videos, like just play a YouTube video where together you can watch it. And once you have watched the videos, you can discuss how are you going to implement that. And you can also, like, somebody can share the script and try what I've shown in the video. And like this, again, you let room to discuss about it and see how you implement that. And finally, how do we finish these 30 days? Let's finish by something fun. And what you can do is a hackathon. Hackathon, for those who don't know what it is kind of like a mini competition where you will build something that you can use. So it was often used more in the software world, where you will build like a mini software to solve a problem. Well, here we are going to do the same. And the best thing to do is to create either custom GPTs if you're using ChatGPT, Copilot agents if you're using Copilot, or gems if you're using Gemini. Believe it or not, this is the function that is the best at this tool. And I've trained a lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people using AI. Even those that are using AI a lot, almost nobody uses it. It's like if every day when you have to do a report on Excel, you have to start from a blank page. Well, when you start on ChatGPT or Copilot and you start from zero at chat, it's like starting a new Excel every day to do exactly the same thing. But when you have a Copilot agents or a custom GPT or a gems, it's like starting with a template where you just need to change one number to have the output straight away for you. This is the best thing to do with hackathon, is everybody's going to work and create a mini agent or mini GPT or gems. After, you are going to see which one is the best, and there you have 3 effects. One, everybody learn how to do a custom GPT, Copilot agent, or gems. That's first, like, the best thing about it, because you give 2 hours for this and you give also the framework. Number 2, you will have people that will have built really cool stuff and that you can use straight away. But number 3, you will probably think as a group, if you already could build such a good tools in 2 hours, maybe there is an opportunity to invest more time, continue building those tools, and to make them also available with the rest of the team. And that's how your team in 30 days can be better than any finance team that I've met if you follow these 30 days and these 6 steps. And if you need help, I'm here. You can ask me. I've helped already hundreds of teams on all the tools: small team, big team, small group, big group, smaller companies, bigger companies, companies in English, in French, in German, in Europe, in the US. It's really something. If you need help, you can contact me, write me an email, or go on my website. There is a contact form, or check, like, I will have added a link in the bottom. But also, if you want this memo with the playbook, and also I have more stuff that I will add inside, like my top 100 ChatGPT tips, also some cheat sheets about how to choose which tool, like Copilot, Microsoft, or Gemini. Please check the link below and you will get all of this in one document. Like this, you can start by yourself, but if you need help, please do contact us. Or maybe, like, you are a fractional CFO or you're a CFO and you want to continue to learn to be able to teach to your team yourself. If it's the case for you, you can join the AI France Club, because that's where we teach all of the latest developments. For example, last week there was Excel agent mode was out and we were able to pull a video course straight away for the AI France Club. So we have live course, we have also recorded video courses, we have articles, we have exchange in the community. This is the place to be, to learn by yourself, also to become a champion on AI. Or if you have somebody in your team that you want them to be an AI champion, please do consider the AI France Club, because I think it will be the right place for that. And if you want to learn for yourself and to show to your team some tips, well, check my next video, because you will see how you can use AI for real finance use case.